That's nearly full, that load, isn't it? Yeah, John will be back for that in a minute. Morning. I'm not awake yet properly, but I'm out in the silage clamp. It's about 5:45 in the morning. I'm just having a tidy up. Put that down there. I think we're silage making today. I say I think because the weather's not looking that great at the moment. There we go, clamps behind. That's the fert from the other day I put on. Fertiliser spreader. I got a bit more fert arriving today for the fields. Yeah, so we mowed yesterday. You sort of probably saw those videos I did, and that was all good. The forecast then was pretty settled for today, and now I'm looking at grey skies up there, look. And according to my Met Office app, it's 80% chance of rain at the moment. I think a 90% chance at 9 o'clock. Well, flipping out, I'll tell you what, yesterday it showed a perfectly clear day on their app for today. These weather apps are just useless. You can only... the degree of accuracy seems to be about look out the window and see whether it's similar to what they say, then they're right. Look out the window and see what they say, then they're wrong. I don't know. But what weather apps do you use, by the way? I thought the Met Office one would be the best, but I'm wondering whether I ought to try a different one. But are they all just using the Met Office data? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just looking across here. In the distance, I reckon that's rain. Can you see over there? That looks to me like rain coming in over there. It can be very localised, can't it? So I reckon they're getting rain. So, I mean, if I get too much rain, we ain't gonna be silage making today, and it might have to sit in the field and be moved tomorrow. I don't know. It's been a difficult season, hasn't it? What a year we've had. Going straight through from last year right through to now. Seems to be a real messed up time. Anyway, I gotta get on with the milking. Hopefully we'll get some silage in that clamp later. Crack on. Little wren up there. Little wren's wake this morning, look, having a little sing. Wren's got beautiful little singing voice. Go on, little wren, give us a little sing. Go on. How lovely is that? Okay, well, the forager's going to be here soon. We're just doing last minute clean up on the silage face, because we've been feeding some of this silage to our heifers out the back, and we've ripped into it a bit. It's not too bad. It's not a clean face, but the silage will go against it. But where we haven't, since we stopped feeding it, it started going mouldy, so I'm just taking lumps of crud like this off. That's heated up, that's really warm actually. So we're dumping that in the muck spreader, and then we got a sort of cleaner face to go. But pretty soon we'll be on it. And we're on it. We're just taking the eco style down to, here we are, here's Harry, to the guys. They're just about to turn up. Here's my minion. Alright, minion. Put it on there, or down by your feet, whichever you prefer. That's expensive stuff, that is. That's silage additive to make the silage ferment properly. Can you fit in alright?
Yeah, fine.
Good man, let's go. Right, we're a bit behind. They're already chopping. Are they raked it?
The rake's in the same field, I think. I think so.
I can't see it's being raked.
No, look.
Oh, they've just done that bit.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, they must be a little bit behind then. Alright, that's good. They're really going for it. Alright. Is that still on? Where are you going, boss man? You got eco style. The rakes are on. Who's on there? Is that Ed's dad, is it? Sure. Is that a new rake? Not sure who that is. Look at that. Pottinger. It's a dull old day though, isn't it? Look, that's the beauty to watch that, isn't it? Oh, he took it out of the way. Coming back. We've got to be a bit careful really, haven't we? I think I'm going to have to move the Land Rover as well, Harry, because they're coming round on the headland.
403 is massive.
It is massive, isn't it?
I think they had that last year as well.
Yeah, I think they did. I think I'm going to be in the way. If I don't move the Land Rover, I'm going to be in the way of the forager. Look at it. Good bit of kit. It's a bit of a dull day though, so video quality might be a bit iffy. Look at him. You're running around with that. You're my waiter. Just wait there, Harry, because I've got to put that in the forager. Right, let me just move this back a bit. Yeah, I just got to move this out of the way. I think the first load's coming. Don't let me run you over. Right. I'm not sure where to put this, because everywhere I put it, it'll be in the way. Let's put it up there, where they've been. And then I haven't got to worry. There you go, that's better. Should have thought that before I came in the field, shouldn't I? This ground is really wet though. It's probably going to be the wettest silage we've made for years, I reckon. I don't know, did we judge it right? We'll have to see when we do it, when the quality comes back. I think that's John on there. Yeah, it's John. Same brown jumper as yesterday. That is proper wet silage though. I don't know. We've made wet. This is really wet silage. Is he stopping there? What's he doing? He's getting out. They're doing the dance. Look, watch that, Harry. They're doing the dance. Here they come. Oh, I have to stop then to clean my lens. I realised it looked like mist, but it wasn't. Look, that's another full flipping out. That's another full load nearly, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job on filming today. We're going to have to stand out of the way, aren't we? Ed's dad, and who's that on the forager then? Do you think that's Andy?
I think it is.
Yeah. Get out of the way. It is Andy on the forager. In there. He's cussing me now. I parked the bloody Land Rover in a crap place again. Oh, sorry, Andy. Right. He's coming back this way. He's probably stopping for the eco style. You want to put... stuff, Harry? That's really expensive per bottle. I can't remember how much it is. Get it in there. Go and unscrew the lids. There'll be a seal in there. Dangerous seal, I expect. Okay, if you don't tip it out in case there isn't one. Just open it up. Yeah, look. And then you see in the top, it's got a little cutting thing on it. So if you put it on there, push down, and then turn it. I'm not sure which way. Look, there you go. And then if you want to do that, you can hand them the containers one at a time. All right. Oh look, you've got water as well. I didn't realise you had water. Carrying water. Yeah. Have a cup of tea now.
No, we ain't got that kettle.
Hey? Yeah, you keep doing them, Harry.
That's just one sheet down there.
We'll have a wander around here a minute. Let's have a look at the forager. Oh, hello, doggy. Oh, a little Jack Russell up there. Hello, mate. Oh. Hello. I think it's a Jack Russell. It's a long-haired one, isn't it? Hello. Oh, you better stay out there, mate. Keep guard. There's a bit of sun. We were just talking off camera about how wet it is on the ground. I mean, the ground here is really wet, and generally everywhere else is as well. We just had it just hasn't really let up rain. You know, well, everyone knows what it's been like this year. I mean, I've never known the ground to be wet as this at the end of May. It's incredible. Look, they've made a bit of a mark, not very much, but you wouldn't expect to make that sort of mark in May, really. But this just needs a bit of sun on it, and to be honest, we might be lucky. We might be lucky, because by the time they've got round this afternoon, maybe we'll see a bit of sun. I don't know. I'm hoping we will. There we go. But we got some crop here. This was a short-term lay, I think, originally, and then it sort of became permanent pasture because we didn't see any need to plough it up. We sort of were going to, and then it was sort of like a 5-year lay, and then it just done so well that what's the point in reseeding? Right, let's see how they're going. All right, well done, Harry. Chuck it in the back, nice.
Which gate we going through?
Hey?
Which gate we going through?
What do you mean?
Which gate we going through?
Yeah. Okay, we're just working out where to go on the farm, which gate they're going in. Well, look, there's the chain he was on about. Because it's been so wet, that's the chain they're usually pulling out if they need it. Imagine trying to pull one of these trailers out. Right. Nearly full, that load, isn't it? Yeah, John will be back for that in a minute. Some people question why there's only 2 trailers. Well, realistically, they only need 2 trailers on this farm because most of the fields that they're doing are close to the yard. So after, hey, yeah, this is the only far away one, isn't it?
This is the only one they maybe do with 3.
Yeah.
The others, they're fine.
That's right. And you know, there's no point in paying an extra man on a trailer, really, is there?
Look at me.
Yeah. Right, I think it's going to be full now, and Andy might have to sit and wait. I think that's it. That's a full load, isn't it? John's off. I think his name's John, isn't it, Harry? Ed's dad, I keep calling him.
Yeah, that's what I call him.
It's bad, isn't it? I keep calling him Ed's
John's
dad.
the other one, isn't
Yeah, I think it's 2 Johns, I think.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. We just got to wait for the other John now to bring the next trailer. What make trailers is it? I've forgotten.
K2.
Hey?
K2.
K2. Who makes K2?
K2.
Is that the brand? Is it K2?
Yeah.
Right.
Cut right into the
Yeah, I know. They're nice looking trailers, aren't they? I like the way they cut that in there. That's quite a nice logo, isn't it? How they do that. Because that's obviously permanent, isn't it, as well? Stickers fade or peel off, but if you cut that in, that trailer could be around for 20 years and everyone will know whose it is. Even me if I bother reading it. Right, he's just sat there. Where's the rake gone?
I have a trailer coming up.
You must have nearly finished the rake. There we go, John's back. So what are we on? Load, this will be load number 3, won't it?
Yeah, once this one's done.
There he is. Nice trailers, as I said, K2s. Different team on this year, isn't it? We saw someone on the loader coming by.
Yeah.
And it's a different person, wasn't it? Don't know who it is. Right, let's watch them start up. We'll get a closer video when they come down this way. It's not an easy job on that really, because you've got to watch what you're doing at the front and watch what you're doing on the side. You've got to have eyes in the back. I think there's a TV screen on there, but it's still not an easy task. It's a bit of a dance, isn't it? Especially on the corner here. And here comes the rake. The seagulls are still running around, aren't they?
Yeah.
Rake's there, he's just stopping I think, because they're back on it. There we are. Get that in there. Right, they've just finished. They are. Next load's leaving. There's John going. Rake man must be nearly finished now. He's going to be on to the next field, isn't he?
Yeah.
So when John's done, we'll get a close up of them foraging, then we'll head back. John's off. What's the verdict on the grass, Harry?
Same as yesterday. Really
Wet, isn't it? Yeah. I have seen water coming out of the back of a trailer before now. Let's hope that's not us.
See, looks dripping off my hand.
Oh no. It's wet, isn't it? Happy days. Look, rake man's finished now. He's going to be packing up to go, isn't he?
Yep.
He's got to fold out. He's got a lot more to do yet. And look, it just goes in on hydraulics. Look.
See, it's like with our Numa, it gets done so much quicker.
Look at that.
So much bigger.
As it goes down, as it goes up. Look, that's clever. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, you can't really have it all the way up.
Well, I really had no idea how it worked. Look at that.
It sticks out quite a lot.
It does, but once it folds up, look at that. It's still going to be stuck out quite a bit when it drives along the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't want to be driving that along the road. I guess you get used to it like anything, isn't it? And he's off to the next field. We might catch him up in a bit. This is like Farm Simulator, isn't it? Watching this run. Farm Simulator 2024. One day there was Farm Simulator 1894. Horse and cart going along here with a one man with a rake. Little hand rake, put it in the back. How about that? They ought to do that.
One of those seeders that goes like.
Yeah, seed fiddle. They ought to do that, Harry. Do you imagine that? How good that would be if they had Farm Simulator 1894. Right, copyright this, Richard Cornock, the Funky Farmer. Funky Sim Farm Sim 1894. I would love that, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you love that?
No, they should have Farm Sim 1980s.
No. What if you had 18?
Fords.
No. Go back. If you had 1894 Farm Simulator, what would you do? You'd have to hitch your horse and cart on, and then you'd have to go along with your seed fiddle. What else would you do? You make those what do they call them? Sheaths. Big ricks. You have to build a rick. Milk a cow by hand.
I've done that.
Yeah, but all your cows by hand. Sheep
But
by
you're
hand.
going to have 75.
Sheep by hand.
Ooh,
'cause
sheep.
Sheep. Shear your sheep by hand.
Sheep will trailer.
And then maybe you could butcher them as well. Butcher your own pig. Have 2 pigs in it. It would be amazing.
Trailer.
I would like to play that. I would like to play Farm Simulator 1894.
Why 1890?
I don't know. I picked that random
Why not
number.
1893.
Well, because it's, I don't know. I have no idea. Right, here's the trailer. Farm Simulator 1894. We've got to get that. Is that John on there now? I can't remember.
Well, they're both Johns. So
Both Johns.
John.
It's John. That's a lot easier if you just call everyone John, and then you don't have to worry about their names, do you? That's how it would work for me anyway. Empty trailer with a doggy. Right, we'll see him when he comes back down. Safari now, where Harry's up on the safari. Hello, you get a good view from there. And they're bringing the load down. I hate these grey days though, look at the sky. Here comes the forager, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the forager. Have you ever been down here to see all the silage making, or
Yeah,
have you just
COVID.
always done it after school?
COVID.
2020 was
Well, year 6, I tried missing after school club, but you said, actually no, I did miss it actually. And year
Did you?
7, you said I still had to do dance.
Dance and drama is very important. Missed a bit.
Yeah,
You can have that. You can have that.
that's out the chopper.
That's all right. You can't wring water out of it.
That's because it's out the chopper.
I know, but if it was really bad, you'd be wringing water out of that. Right, let's head back. Should we go and see? Should we go and see the rake?
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
Butt rake.
It's not a butt rake.
Yeah, it is.
Butt rake's what you go on the back of the tractor, isn't it, and push silage onto
Yeah,
the.
but that's what the thing on the front is. It's a loading shovel on the
Oh, I'm getting told off by the farm manager what he's on about. I don't know. Right, we're heading back. There you go, right. Seatbelts on, Harry. We're heading back. Right. This is part 1 of Silage 2024. Stay tuned for Silage making 2024 part 2. We're going to go and see the rake and we're going to go back on the clamp. And Harry's going to give me more advice on how I'm doing everything wrong. Crack on.
Perfect day.
Perfect day.